All right, we are here. We're back. Ron and I. We're previewing the Orlando City versus New York Red Bulls. The game is going to be Saturday, the 18th, I believe. We have a very special guest, a Lion legend, Dennis Chen. Say hey, buddy.
Hello.
So for all of you out there who know him, you'll get to hear a little from him later. He's going to do the match preview with us anyways. The Red Bulls are second in the East. They are coming on their last five, 3 wins, 2 losses. They have 26 points, so they're ahead of us by 2. They're led by Bradley Wright Phillips and Lloyd Sam. Those are their 2 designated players, and they are lead the team in both. Bradley Wright Phillips leads the team in both statistical categories, goals and assists, with 8 and 5 respectively. Lloyd Sam is just behind him in both with 5 goals and 3 assists. They lost a defender. His name is last name Duvall, first name Chris. He's out for the year with a broken tibia. He was a starting defender. He had 14 appearances for them, and they are missing Kamar Lawrence at Gold Cup from Jamaica because they are going to move on. So they're kind of shorthanded. And their away record is terrible. It's one win, 4 losses, and 3 draws. So with that advantage going towards us, we'll just hop right in. I told you guys I would talk about transfers when I had concrete information. Last night the team announced Chris Ash.
Corey Ash.
Corey Ash. There we go. I never even heard of the guy until yesterday. So, just to be honest with you guys.
Dennis, do you know Corey?
I know who he is. Yes.
Yeah.
Have you ever played against him?
Like youth days. Like I think I played against the U20s when I was in college or something, and he was on a team or something like that. But nothing like since pro days, because we never really played in Houston.
So, do you have any like war stories about you versus Corey Ash, like him elbowing you or anything? Because he's a defender, you know.
No, I don't remember playing against him at all, to be fair. And I don't. We never played Houston when we were at Orlando. We played pretty much any other team, so I don't recall playing against him.
No. All right, well, that would have been cool if you would have had a fun story.
I wish I did.
But oh well. Anyway, moving on. I'll let Ron. You can just jump right in and start about Corey Ash. I mean, I know he's pacey. I know he loses. He's not as good as crossing as Bowden, so we'll lose a little there. But Ron, go right ahead.
Well, Corey Ash was brought in more for depth, just because Luke Bowden didn't have a suitable replacement, and Ramos's replacement, and Tyler Turner, is very young, still at 19 years old. So it was definitely the first priority that we needed in the transfer window, and Orlando City locked that up right away. So I don't expect him to take Luke Bowden's job, but he provides some veteran experience and some depth that is sorely needed along the back line.
All right. I was trying to get you guys a Corey Ash picture, but I failed miserably on that. So sorry about that, guys. Maybe I'll pop it up at the end. But anyways, I agree with Ron. I don't think he'll take Bowden's spot, and if he does take Bowden's spot, I will not be that happy about it. And Dennis, can you tell us a fun story about Bowden that people might not know about? I know he was your teammate a little bit in USL.
I don't know. I mean, I've played with him 4 seasons, so I know the guy pretty well. He's a cool guy. He's very big on his 2-touch games. He likes to play 2-touch a lot before and after training. I think the young guys enjoy that as well, like Tyler and H. They love trying to challenge it, but I mean, he's a solid defender and a great guy. So it's gonna be good to have another veteran at that spot with him. So we'll see how it goes. You never know what how these things can end up, especially in a mid-season trade with such a big veteran.
All right, awesome. I might start referring to Bowden as 2-touch now, just for fun, because I don't know his nickname Bods. I don't really like it. Anyway, so we got we're gonna actually see some lineup changes versus New York, and they are going to be very much needed. We looked really, really bad last week, in my opinion, and I think in everybody else's opinion too. I don't think anybody really said that we played good, except for maybe one drunk girl on fan cam who was like, "Oh my God, we played so good! I wish we would have won." But other than that, I don't really think anybody played good. Personally, I would like to see Laren up top, since he's going to be back from Gold Cup, Ron, what other lineup changes than Laren do you expect to see next week?
I think you'll see a normal lineup. I mean, I would have Laren up top, Kaká at center, attacking mid. I think Rivas and Avila will flank Kaká out wide, and then if we get Darwin back at holding mid, he'll pair up with Higuita. If we don't, then you'll probably see Lewis Neal there, I would imagine. And then if Corey Ash slots in at left back to replace Bowden, I think we'll see Colin and Hines, so we can give St. Ledger another week to rest his shoulder, and Ramos obviously at right back. And Tally Hall will be back in net after he'll probably get the night off tonight against West Brom, I would imagine. So there's your lineup, most likely.
Yeah, I agree with Ron. I don't really see too much changes from what Ron said, and I can just tell you that they St. Ledger, his shoulder, they said they're going to put it in a injury sling or something. There's not going to be any surgery or anything, so hopefully he's okay. Dennis, who we missed Laren, we missed Higuita, we missed Kaká. Who do you think makes the biggest impact coming back to our lineup other than Kaká? Because obviously,
I was gonna say obviously who's gonna be the biggest influence coming back. Well, I mean, I think I would think that if you have a guy that scored goals like Kyle, you'd want that guy up top, especially coming off a Gold Cup with Canada. You'd think that he'd be hungry to be back in the team and to show something, to say that hey, everyone don't forget about me kind of thing. So I think he's going to be a big guy to have back up top.
And Ron, who are you most excited to see, Laren, or who are you most excited to see coming back?
I'm most excited to see Darwin if we do get him back on Saturday. I named him my first half team MVP. He's emerged into one of the better holding midfielders in MLS this year. It's been amazing what he's done this year. So I think he's always the unsung hero. I mean, sure, we look for Laren to score goals, but you need Darwin Trent in there doing all the dirty work. I mean, we could barely get out of the penalty box, trying to build the attack from the defense last week without him in the lineup. So he's so important to us that we have to have him back. And if we miss him again, our chances against Red Bulls are it's going to be tough to get a positive result.
And just to that statement, Red Bulls are an attacking team. They don't really sit back and play defense like a team like DC just sits there and plays defense and tries to get you on the counter. The Red Bulls come at you, with Bradley White Phillips and Lloyd Sam. So what do you think that we need to do other than Serin to what do you think the back line is going to need to do? And I don't know if Lloyd Sam plays on the right or the left, but we might have a Lloyd Sam Corey Ash lineup, matchup. What would you think about that? Because they're both pacey guys. Dennis first.
I think I'm pretty sure Lloyd Sam plays on the right, and Corey
yes, he does.
You'll definitely have that matchup going on, especially with Baza with a red card. So I mean, it'll be interesting. I said Corey Ash is an MLS vet, and Lloyd Sam is in form right now. He had a great game last game. I mean, he's a great dribbler and a good crosser. So I think we have to make sure we provide cover. You say if Darwin comes back or Guida, I think they're very good at that, at dropping in and having the energy to come back and help. So if they can get help in time, it'll be good. If not, it'll be some trouble because obviously the movement of Wright Phillips in the box, and it's a hard guy to pick up. And so is it on the other side, they have that Mike Grella kid. He's pretty decent on the other side as well.
All right, and Ron?
Yeah, Mike Grella is full of highlights, isn't he? He's like a human highlight reel. But, yeah, it's going to be a wide-open game. They play a 4-2-3-1 as well. But, like you said, they like to attack. So they're going to come at us, and we're going to go back at them. And it's going to be a real entertaining game. And it's going to be whoever makes probably less mental errors and whoever takes their chances. So if we can have a full lineup, we'll have a shot. But it's going to be a difficult game, but it's going to be a fun one. Red Bulls are always a fun team to watch.
All right. Well, I don't really have anything else. Oh, we'll talk about Colin real quick. Do we know if Colin is fully healthy? I mean, he looked healthy in the game, but he didn't get a full run. Ron, do you know?
In his post-match press conference last week, he said he felt fine. He said he felt 100%. So, sometimes players, and Dennis maybe knows this better than anyone. Maybe you guys lie. You're not always 100%, but That's what Colin said. So I think Colin will be fine to play on Saturday.
Dennis, any thought about players lying and masking their injuries, or is it actually truthful?
I think I'm going through a pretty similar spot right now. It's because your team might, through these difficult spots, your team might need you. You might not be 100% as what you need to be, but you're good enough to play. And I think sometimes, like you said, you played in the last game, but after the game you might feel fine, and the next day is when you really feel it. So you might be telling truth then, and you never know what the development is going to be in the next couple of days. But I'm pretty sure with this much time off till the next match, he should be able to recuperate and be able to play.
And is he, Ron? Do we know? Have they put the lineups out for this friendly? Is he in the lineup tonight?
Gosh, I haven't been paying attention. They probably have, but you'll have to check Twitter. I'll
All
look
right.
for it.
Well, all right. It's okay. Well, and by the way, guys, we're recording before the West Brom friendly. I'm not able to go, and Ron is at the stadium right now in the press box. Will you turn your webcam around so everybody can see the stadium?
There it is. Pretty empty so far.
There it is. He's in the Citrus Bowl. All right. Well, we got a quick question and answers.
All right. I have the starting 11 real quick.
Oh, okay.
It's,
Here we go.
Ricketts in goal, Turner, Akugo, Colin, and Bowden. So Akugo will be at center back.
Okay.
Ethan Estrella at holding mid, Rivas, Kakam, Wenga, and Roches.
All right, there you guys go. That's the West Brom lineup. So hopefully, in my opinion, I hope Colin doesn't play too many minutes, and I really hope that Kaká doesn't play too many minutes either. So anyway, hopefully they learned their lesson about friendlies last time. So we are going to go to a quick question and answer with Dennis. Then we'll do our usual projections, and then that will be it for this week's show. So Dennis, let me just look up my questions real quick from the fans that I got. I have it on my phone. Chuck wants to know, what was your favorite chant other than the I believe in Dennis chant?
Oh my goodness! I think the I believe in Dennis Chin one is a staple, but I obviously when we played at Disney, I think this is when the chant started, when you'd have one side of the card say Orlando and the next side says City. It was real loud because you know our fans are real good, and I think that sounds really good when you have a full crowd and a full stadium.
Okay, well we've been crushing that one at the Citrus Bowl now this season. Maybe I think I might even have film of a really good one on the YouTube channel if you're interested in looking at it. Anyway, next question is from Rays1129 is his Twitter handle. That's Derek. He is the Fan TV's fantasy host. We put our first fantasy outlook show out this week, and he wants to know, what is it like for you playing with Valentino and Waz again in Arizona?
It's good. I mean, obviously, this is my fifth season playing with Rob now, so we're obviously very close. You know, I think we it's good to have that connection that we want so much. We did so much in Orlando, and we're on a total different journey now. And obviously, it comes with a little more trials and tribulations because I think we were kind of spoiled at Orlando. We won everything and all the time. So it's a process that we're all getting used to. So it's interesting. It's good.
All right, and the next question comes from Vanish Travel Me, and she wants to know, being with all the experience that you have in professional soccer, would you have done anything different early on? So I guess early on is up to you to define.
Well, I mean, I think that's a good question. I feel like before in the college days, I think I would have tried to play a little bit more towards the hope of, I'm going to be playing pro. I didn't think the playing pro thing didn't come till my senior year when I was like, I don't want to stop playing, and I've been doing well. But if that was always my goal, I think I could have gotten there sooner and therefore have more years. And I think though, when I came in, I had a great attitude as far as like I knew I needed to catch up. I needed to learn as much as I can because I didn't have enough time to do it. So those are the things I think I would change.
All right, and Ron, do you have any questions for Dennis?
Oh, I don't know. What was your favorite moment? Maybe in an Orlando City uniform. Was it that championship game you scored 2 goals in? Probably.
I think it probably was because of how ridiculous of a final that was. I mean, 7-4. I mean, it's I still like the other day when you saw the women's team go up and you're like, oh, how many goals are they going to score? It was so ridiculous. And to think that we had 11 goals in one game and it wasn't that one-sided as we look back at it, because at one point we thought we were going to lose. So it's I think that was probably the craziest moment in Orlando, and probably most proud because that was the first year I think we didn't win the regular season. So it was like another shock too that we didn't, and everyone kind of counted us out, and then we came back. So it was probably one of the best moments.
All right, and I just have another fan question for you. I'm trying to find it here, and it's from Alan Hutchinson, and on Twitter he's at Rock the Hutch. He wants to know if you're still coaching any youth soccer in Arizona.
No, I know exactly who Alan is because I coached his daughter in the OC Academy.
Nice.
So, but no, I've not. The heat here is a whole different beast. So, I'm taking a little break of the coaching seat because by the time that 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock comes around, it's still 100 something degrees out here. I don't know if I can handle it. I don't think I can be the best coach and player at this point right now. But I still have the connection to the youth soccer through my girlfriend who's here now. She does personal training with the youth, so I still have that little connection. So I can still know the level, but I'm not personally coaching.
All right, and I want to know. I have a hypothetical for you. If all of the stars aligned and it was like an absolutely perfect situation, would you be interested in coming back and playing for the Orlando USL affiliate?
Oh man, I've had this question already before, and but I mean, obviously it's my hometown. My brothers play the academy. My other brothers in PR and marketing. My dad, you probably see all the time in the game. So I mean, in that aspect, it'd be good to bring back a good legacy in Orlando again and pick up where you left off, kind of thing. But yeah, I think I would enjoy that at some degree. But the reason I did leave at some point is to get some new experience in soccer and to see just how far I can push it a different way. You know, some things didn't line up as perfectly as I wanted to at this point, but yeah. So it's exactly like you said, perfectly. If everything lined up perfectly, yes. But at this point, we'll see.
Okay, and this is just my standard. This is my standard question in Fan TV. Do you want to give anybody a shout out in Central Florida?
I guess there's obviously my family, my two younger brothers, my mom, my dad, my other brother that's you probably know and probably seeing a game day right now.
Yeah, I'll say hi to Jamie for you.
Yeah, say hi to him. Obviously all the fans that I haven't seen in a while, and some of those boys, and obviously Adrian and all the coaching staff. So you can tell them hey from me.
There we go. It's really awesome, man. I really appreciate you coming on. I know Ron probably shares my sentiments as well, and really I hope the fans appreciate you coming on because that's why we do this every week is in a preview. That's why I do Fan TV is for them. So thank you again. Anytime you want to come on, you're always welcome. You have an outstanding invitation. You've been great. And so, guys, this is kind of my favorite part of the show. I don't know how Ron feels about it, but we're going to jump into for this week's predictions. Dennis, you can go first.
For which game? The West Brom?
No, Red Bulls.
Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, obviously, if all the pieces are back, you'd think that with the terrible away record Red Bull have and the hunger that Orlando needs to win, you'd think that Orlando would win. So I'd say 2-1. But if all the pieces are not together, I would say like a 1-1.
Oh, nice. A double prediction. I like it. All right. Ron, all you?
Yep.
Oh, and Ron, if you want to abstain from doing predictions from now on because you have your own show, you can find Ron on his own show. They have City Soccer Talk Live. They do it every morning. You can abstain. I don't mind. But
no, like I said earlier, I think it's going to be a thrilling game. I think even if we don't get Darwin back, the team's going to want to prove something after last week. But Red Bulls are really good. I think they have won their last two. So I'm going to go 2-2, a 2-2 draw, but it'll be a exciting 2-2.
All right. And guys, I am going to project Orlando City wins at home 1-0. I think Colin is going to come in and be a stud because he might have a little chip that he, thought he might have lost his place until St. Ledger went out. I think this new guy is Corey Ash. I think he's going to contain Lloyd Sam. I think he's equally quick. I watched a little highlight that Ron posted earlier, and I'm just a slow white guy, so I don't really know about being fast, but damn, he looked fast. And that's about it. So you guys, Ron does a City Soccer Talk live every morning now at 9. They just talk about topics of the day. So you guys should check that out. And as usual, you can find Ron at City Soccer Talk. You can read him, and his articles are great. I appreciate all your views. If there's anything you want or need from me as for Fan TV wise, feel free to contact me on Twitter or email me through the website. Thanks a bunch, guys. Peace out. Dennis, say bye one more time just because I feel honored to be in your presence.
Goodbye.
All right. All right. Oh, no, yeah, of course. All right, guys. So that's it for today. Later.
See ya.